Are you tired of being so confused? You feel like you're more fucked up than the lies on the evening news. Well, just step right in. We can talk about it all as friends. And if you want, we can hug and kiss and make up for the party ends. Agree or disagree, start offering me. 'Cause I'm everything you want, damn sure what you need. I won't tell no lies, back up on the facts and truth. And if you can't get down with that, you must be somebody's dad.
I don't know why it's not working.
Howdy, y'all.
There it
This
is.
is Damani Felder. These are perilous times in American history, and now more than ever,
What is
we
that
need
doing there?
individuals who are willing to wage war on the ideological battlefield with like-minded individuals. And I can think of no better place to start than my friends at the Don't Unfriend Me show. So thank you for being here, and enjoy the show.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me show. We've got Olivia, we've got Amy, we've got Yenny all in the house.
Hi. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Exciting, folks. Tomorrow can't be any cooler than this. Mock and Daisy will be in the house. Chicks on the Right will be doing a pre-recorded. We'll be playing it live at 7 o'clock till they're going to be here for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then we'll finish up the 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock hour with Leroy. So we'll watch that together. It'll be fun. We're excited for it. We can't wait. We hope it's a long-lasting relationship like all of them are. Folks, we are going to be on a short timeline tonight. The Colorado Avalanche are playing in Game 4. This is a pivotal game. We want to go and watch it. So we're going to ask a favor. We would love to get donations out of the way. Just get them done. Get them out of the way. Kick them out of here. And that would be absolutely amazing if you would be willing to help us get there. So Housekeeping, Chicks on the Right tomorrow, T.S. Dixon on May 15th, Ryan Weaver on the 26th, Damani Felder June 5th, Ryan Samuels, Dave Bondi, and we're booked till September. We're busy. Olivia's doing a great job, so good job on that.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Very good stuff.
I have cat fur all over me.
Yes, cat fur all over you. Yes, you're the one that
tick.
won't. You're the one who won't kick her down. Yeah, no ticks, please. We're not doing that, folks. We need you to share the hell out of this, please. We understand. Maybe you can't donate. That's fine. Sharing is something everyone can do. It's a simple process. $300 are on the board. You can call in 276-200-2105. Liv's going to reset our goal, and I
was off all week.
That's okay. We would really like to hit goal. I've already mentioned that, so we can go and watch the hockey game. I can't stress it enough. Tonight is the night. We really, really need your help. So let's get to it. We got a bunch of news, and then I got to get busy, and Olivia's going to get busy. She's going to take some time off work to be there for Chicks on the Right. How are you, Amy? Good to have you in tow. How are you?
I'm so good. I just want to give a quick thank you to all the dummies. I'm still in the running for mom of, so I forget that. I should know the name of that
Sounds
contest.
like you and Olivia are going to get in a fight. She's in it too.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah.
She entered. She's been sandbagging you.
I've not been sandbagging.
She's been stealing your votes. She hasn't put up your name once. She's putting up her name every night. I said you should put up Amy too, and she's like, no, I don't think so. I'm a better mother.
So rude.
Oh, it's truth hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want? You want me to lie to her?
She probably is a better mom, it's true. But I want to thank the dummies because they are sharing this out. And I am still in the running. So I appreciate everybody voting for me.
Well, keep voting for both of these ladies, no matter that they're vicious at each other. Vote for them both. Yes. Okay, so
are we gonna duke it out with the
yeah, just in case you guys start swinging. Listen, everyone, calm down. All right, well, let's get to it. Like I said, we don't have a lot of time. We were talking. We're always talking about politics. We're always talking about Democrats. We're always doing that. But nobody listens. Video I did today because level of frustration at listening to Democrats, just always the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Here is the quick tidbit.
You know, I've been watching modern Democrat politics for a while now, and I got to say, it's not a party anymore. It's become emotional theater. Broadway with, I don't know, blue hair and worse scripts. When they win an election, it's, we saved democracy. Cue the balloons, the ugly crying on CNN and celebrities tweeting, this is what hope looks like. This is what democracy looks like. They just act like they cured cancer instead of beating the other guy in a normal election. But when they lose, holy shit. Suddenly it's not the voters spoke, it's fascism, it's Nazis. It's the end of America as we know it. Handmaiden's Tale, cosplay in the streets. Professors having public meltdowns, and every blue checkmark screaming that this is literally 1933. Newsflash, losing an election isn't Kristallnacht. It's just Tuesday in a republic. Sometimes your side wins, sometimes it doesn't. And that's not a constitutional crisis. That's called not getting your way. Every disagreement is now hysteria. Every policy is debate. It's Hitler. You want secure borders? Fascism. Think maybe boys shouldn't be in girls' sports? Literal Nazi. Suggest we maybe not print money like it's Monopoly? You're a threat to our democracy. Look, I get it, politics matter, but this constant sky is falling, end of democracy, Chicken Little porn every 4 years. It's exhausting. Americans are tired of being emotionally manipulated like we're all in an abusive relationship with cable news. This image right here perfectly captures how absurd and performative modern political outrage has become. It's not activism. It's therapy in public. It's thinking aloud. And the rest of us are stuck watching the show, wondering when the adults are going to come back. Here's the truth they don't want to hear. A republic doesn't die from losing an election. It dies when we turn every contest into an apocalyptic theater, when nuance is canceled, when disagreement is declared evil, and when nobody's allowed to laugh at the sheer ridiculousness of it all. That's how free societies actually rot, not from the other side winning, but from us forgetting how to lose like grown-ups. I'm just saying, turn the damn volume down. The country will survive. It always has. But only if we stop trying to burn it down every time we don't get our way. Thanks for watching.
So, listen, is this going to change anytime soon? Because you have a situation in Virginia where they pass an unconstitutional law. If you take a look at the map right now, California gained some seats, but they've lost every other redistricting that they've done. Louisiana just got approved 2 predominantly black districts are going to be allowed by the Supreme Court, which it is what it is. But it's still that Republicans are winning all over the map. So the question is the sky falling, or is this just business as usual for Democrats? Russian collusion, racist, Nazis, xenophobes, transphobe. It's just like, it's so exhausting how upset they are about everything and anything that Trump does. So is it going to get any better, or are we just doomed to listen to this until Trump decides to leave office, and whenever he decides to leave, since he's a dictator and he's going to hold on to control? Amy?
Yeah, I mean, no, this is not, I mean, they hate every Republican president that's ever lived. So I don't think it's ever going to end. It's just whoever is the next person, they'll hate them just as much. So he'll be just as evil. it's never going to end. This is what it is.
So are we just on the path to I mean, because at some point this has to reach its ecliptic. It's got to reach a boiling point.
Yeah.
It's got to boil over.
I would love to see that day.
Oh,
And
yeah?
I've been waiting for it a long time. I mean, this has been since I was a child. I can remember no one, like, it's always been, we're the evil party, we're this, we're that. It's never going to end.
But my point is the boiling point means that it essentially stops becoming vitriol and rhetoric and
Right.
becomes physical. And that's my point is
I think it has to for it to end.
I agree. I could not agree more. Is the only way to get this to stop. It's not going to be anything to do with 9/11
Right.
or an outbreak or, baby Jessica somehow rekindles her stuck in a well moments and we're all going to come together. It's going to be literally like Americans taking other Americans out. I mean,
Yes.
I don't know what else it could possibly be.
I mean, I don't want that to happen, but I do think that is the only way for this to end.
Liv?
I mean,
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's gonna get down to that.
Can you do that though? Can you pick up a weapon and just shoot your neighbor?
No, you can't.
Well then, no. I mean, I know you can't, but that's what's going to be required. That's what we're saying, right? We're talking about literally people Americans killing Americans.
I think what
Would
it's
you
gonna
be motivated to go do that? Would you be able to do that?
No.
Well, then
no.
how do we think that the rest of America
I
would?
think the left is going to, because they already have started. They've already started by
Yeah.
trying to assassinate Donald Trump 3 times. They've already started by assassinating Charlie Kirk. They are already
police officers.
police officers,
going after
ICE.
politicians.
I mean, yeah,
CEOs.
they've already started with the violence. We just haven't really defended ourselves.
So
Now,
would you imagine this would be like a self-defense situation?
it would have to be. It'd have to be a self-defense. But I think Republicans are taking a tiny step forward. And because now they're doing the redistricting. And now they're doing it the correct way, but they're doing the redistricting when they weren't. When they
Yeah.
had the chance to do it, it took Virginia
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
And then look at them go, oh, wait a second. Maybe we can do something.
Yeah.
And they're taking a step forward. So
I don't
gives me
think
a little bit of
Democrats
hope.
thought that Republicans had the guts.
No, I don't think they did. And I think maybe this will give Republicans a little bit more courage to start standing up for themselves and going on the offense as opposed to just defense. My hope. And by the way, did you hear that Spanberger is blaming her cabinet for the redistricting?
Yeah.
And she said, I told them not to do this. It wasn't my idea. It was theirs. I told
screw
them.
you, lady.
Yeah, right.
You're
my
a
ass.
piece of crap. And here's the thing. They're going to SCOTUS, and we're going to talk about this. They're going to the Supreme Court. This is a state issue. This would be like going to Bart Mall Cop when you have a murder one rap.
Yep.
You're going to Bart the Mall Cop, and you're like, dude, you got to get me off. He's like, bro, I literally watch the pennies from balls to 4 every night, and I don't even have a baton, and I'm in a golf cart. I can't help you, bro. I know you can help me, Paul. You're the mall cop. Please help me.
Cop.
There's no way. Thank you, sweetie.
Thanks,
So
man.
the whole thing about this is bullshit. It's to a point where they're going to go Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court's not going to hear this. This is a reserve to the 10th Amendment statewide vote, and it was found to be unconstitutional. The federal government can't get involved. So it would require Senate and House to propose legislation and move it forward to somehow interfere with states' rights. This would be unprecedented. It just doesn't happen. So they're going to get struck down. So Democrats are reeling. Virginia was their hope. Virginia was the thing that they wanted more than anything else, and they're not going to get it. So,
yeah, I think they thought if Virginia went through, I think they were like cheering and going, we won, when the vote passed. And then it was like a big letdown when the Supreme Court shot it down. And I think they were thinking, okay, if Virginia goes through, we're going to do it to every single state.
Yes.
And then Republicans are toast. Well, now they're like, I think this was their next step, is they know their next election. This is their last election. They can blame Trump for anything. After that, Trump's not on the ballot, and Trump's not going to be a part of the
they're
decision.
going to do it in 2028 too. Don't kid yourself. They're going to
They do believe he's going to stay on as president.
right.
So,
Whoever the candidate is, they're going to tie it to
Yeah.
they're going to tie that person, the anchor of Donald Trump, to their
Yeah,
to their
that's a
waist.
good point.
Now it depends. if Donald Trump's economy is good, we're out of Iran, gas prices are down, everything, is going to plan. The big, beautiful bill has been in effect for 2 years. Things are looking on the up and up. Stocks stay the same. Retirement stays the same. We might even get some prescription drug drops. We might even get an interest rate drop. Well, then they're going to try to not mention Donald Trump at all. And they're going to stay away from him and steer clear of him. But if things aren't good, oh yeah, that albatross, that anchor, that 500-pound rock will be tied around whoever is running's neck for sure. And if it's JD and Rubio, that's why I'm like JD and Rubio. Everyone's like, it's JD and Rubio. And I said, I don't think you better not say that, because if Trump's administration goes into the dog shit, Rubio and Vance, Vance. What did I say? Rubio and who?
You said Rubio.
Did I say Rubio and Vance? Rubio and Vance are that's not going to be good. And this is where Youngkin can come in, because that's what the billionaire class wants. They want Youngkin. What do you think, Ames? You think Trump's going to be able to put the bow on this, get Iran bottled up, get Hormuz open, get our energy costs down?
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
You think this is going to be a forever thing?
I think it's not forever, but I think it's going to be a lot longer than we wanted it to be. I mean, every time he's like, oh, I'm going to get it done, we're kicking the can down the road. So no, I don't see it ending anytime soon, which is why the Democratic Party is fueling this. He's going to start this official war and then pull his rank and say that he can stay in office and delay the election. So I'm all for I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying I love all the conspiracies. I do love to watch and hear about them. So I do not think the war is going to be ending.
Thomas Austin says, what are those funny looking shirts you have on? Go figure a Canadian wouldn't know what a sweater is.
Canuck.
Yeah, it's what happens when you guys don't win the Stanley Cup for 31 years and you allow the U.S. to beat you in gold. I'm sure you don't know the difference between a jersey and a sweater.
Sorry.
Hockey fans in Canada.
Wank!
He brought that one out himself.
Kind of walked into that Canuck. Hey, I'll teach you about maple syrup if you want to give me a call. 276-200-2105, eh? Give me a call, hoser. We'll take care of you. Okay? Appreciate you. Do you need some help taking care of Buffalo? The rookie team who's basically an AHL team.
Hasn't been to the playoffs in what, 28
you got
years
Tage
or something?
Thompson, and that's about it. You got over there in Buffalo. Do you guys need some help there, Montreal? To help him? Maybe you guys can vote your way out of that, eh?
They are ahead 2-1 in the series, though.
It looks like they're having a little bit of a problem, eh? So are the Avs.
No, Montreal's ahead 2-1. They won.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm very much aware. I'm talking shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking shit about the team. I'm talking shit about Canada. Here's the video. Virginia remapping. Listen to this. Now, this is the request for them to go to SCOTUS. There's some good stuff. Is Thomas Austin still with us? Tommy, don't take it personal, man. We love you, buddy. You know that. Here is Virginia remapping. This is interesting.
What's your thoughts?
Well, I wrote about this, not because I think that it's likely to succeed, but this sack and pack proposal really captures this age of rage. It captures the fact that now many on the left are saying that we will win by any means necessary. And this is a very important issue for Hakeem Jeffries. He's very unpopular with most people in the country, but he hopes to be the next Speaker of the United States. But in order to do that, he's got to engineer a majority. He's got to get Democrats there in the House to vote for him. He's watching that evaporate across the country. So these radical ideas are nothing new, but I think the public needs to understand that many of these same voices have been saying publicly that they will pack the Supreme Court as well. As soon as they take power, many Democratic pundits and politicians have said that they want to pack the Supreme Court to create an instant liberal majority. It's the same mindset of by any means necessary. No institution, no value is truly sacred.
So in the end, we know this is probably going to be struck down, but what they want to do is they want to pack the court. They are going to do whatever they can. And I'm telling you, if you guys wait for them to pull some Machiavellian scheme without honey, could you send me the pictures of the jacket? I don't want to die from freaking vampire sunlight here from my monitor. So if you could just send me those. Thomas says, I live in North Carolina next to Camp Lejeune. Go Canes. Tommy, we know where you're. Tommy, we know where you're at. We're playing with you, Bubba. We're just joking shit. The Canes look good. Canes don't look good. Canes handled two teams that barely got into the playoffs.
Easiest road to the finals.
But you took care of business. You guys can't control who you play. Canes look good. Let's see when they play a real team. Let's see what happens when they play a real team. Same thing with the Avs. I mean, Los Angeles Kings were pretty damn good defensively, but let's see what happens when they play a real one. This is Paul Rivera in his Liv. Tell him what this is.
This is the collegiate jacket that he won in March.
Yeah, and this is a hell of a picture. Where is this? This is Montana?
That's got to be Montana somewhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Totally. I don't know where. It looks like a rodeo somewhere or a
that
farm.
Is gonna. I'm gonna put that on the shop.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I'm gonna put that on the shop. I'm gonna put that through a couple filters, and there it is. Why do you think they call their country Canada? Easy for them to spell. There's nothing wrong with Canada. Canada's good. Montreal's got a good team. I don't think they're gonna win the cup this year. I don't think the Canadians are gonna win the cup, but they're fine. They're a good team.
Do you know who Hakeem Jeffries looks like? If Obama and Spartacus had a love child. That's who Hakeem Jeffries.
Spartacus and who? Obama. That's very possible because it's kind of like when AOC, she wasn't sure if we had a black gay president, and I'm like, we've already had one.
Yeah.
It was Barack Obama. He was black gay president. She says, well, we could have had a gay president before, but we did, and that's why Don Lemon's like, listen, what would be wrong with a black gay president? I'm like, we've already done it. Yeah. We've already had
been there, done that. Don't want to do it again.
Barry Morganson says, "Hey Bubba, hey Barry, folks, we are opened up for donations, and we are in a desperate need tonight. We don't want to hold because, folks, we got to get out of here. We might have to be out of here by 8:00. So, whether you like that or not, it is hockey season, and I have sacrificed myself for y'all for 5.5 years, and this year I'm actually going to go and watch the playoffs. Tommy, we know we called you a Canadian because, okay." We pick on Canada, Tom, and you called it a shirt. Forget it. I love you. You're right. I thought you were Canadian for some reason after all these years. Part 2 of the Virginia map.
Nor should there be anything controversial about this. But the bigger issue here, too, is Republicans for decades lived with federal Supreme Court rulings that they didn't like. Roe v. Wade, the Warren Court, measures on crime that made it easier to protect criminals than to protect victims of crime. And Republicans said we need to jerry-rig the Supreme Court. They didn't go out and say we need to expand or pack the Supreme Court. They worked within the system to change the way things worked. That's what you have to do here. The Democrats, in their now attempt to erase the existence of a Virginia Supreme Court, show that they refuse to work within the system.
Yeah.
Republicans proved we will listen to a court ruling. Democrats are showing they won't.
Is that true? I mean, is there any weight to that Republicans follow the letter of the law and listen to the courts?
Always.
I mean, don't we? I mean, can we give an example of when we didn't?
No, I can't think of one, but I'm certain there's got to be something that we have.
I'm having a hard time.
Rules on.
I'm having a hard time finding anything
differently than other people. I can't imagine us being perfect every time.
No, I don't think it's perfect. But when we take a look at what the Supreme Court says, I mean,
sure.
Let's take a look at Biden, who circumvented the free college, circumvented free healthcare, the Obamacare mandate, Roe v. Wade. We can go on and on where they don't listen to the courts. I mean, just gerrymandering is an example. Mm-hmm. They're doing whatever they can to defy the courts.
It's true.
Trump stopped the deportation of citizens when he was told to. Texas took down their barbed wire in their wall when they were told to. Any federal injunctions that they have had to block any executive orders that he has, whether it's Venezuela or whether it's targeting drug boats or whatever it would be, any decision that's been made has been listened to. So I'm kind of like, sure, maybe in redistricting it happens occasionally. I'm sure there's some sort of stretching of bending of the rules that takes place. But you have Democrats that are downright defying When lifting the Muslim ban is a perfect example. Donald Trump lifted every single ban on all those Muslim countries. Why? Well, because he was told to. So he did. He didn't like it. He bitched. He called them traitors and, weak judges, and they weren't low IQ judges and all that. He did all that shit. But he at least listened to him. So everything leads me to believe that Democrats disobey and go figure that their shouts for, respecting our democracy doesn't include following judicial decisions. But that's what I'm seeing. Liv?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the only people I really see trying to go outside the lines are the rhinos. You got Massey, you've got MTG, you've got Boobert. They're trying to skirt the lines a little bit because they're not true Republicans in my mind. They vote and they side more with Democrats than they do the Republicans, and they sure make it hard for Republicans to get anything done. So I see them skirting the lines a little bit, but majority of the time, I think Republicans are too cowardly to even do anything.
Well, they seem to be doing this redistricting thing was a pretty ballsy move.
It was the kick in the ass that the Republicans needed to actually get something done and do something. So they needed this. Absolutely. But they weren't going to do anything until this happened. I guarantee if Virginia wouldn't have happened, Virginia wouldn't have tried this, Republicans would have just sat on their hands and done nothing until the election. And who knows what would have happened. But they needed a boot, and they got it. So
good points. Everyone likes the 250 shirts, the 250-year shirts. I mean, they all went out. 22 of them went out. Kind of crazy. 22 for 22 a day. We sold 22 of them that night. Everyone should have gotten everyone should have gotten their 250 shirts. So
yeah, I've gotten a lot of notices. I got mine.
Yeah, everyone says they look good. Take pictures. We love that. Let's go Minnesota Wild. Yeah, let's go Minnesota Wild. I mean, you guys should win at home and should win. If you don't expect your team to win at home, and remember, there's nothing in the playoffs. You're not in trouble until you lose at home. That's the truth. Mm-hmm. So the only problem is the Colorado Avalanche have home ice. So that's why we went out and got it. So I think you're going to see a different Avs, just like I told you you're going to see a different Minnesota in Game 3. I told you Game 3 was going to be hard. I told you it was going to be tough. It was. But now Colorado, the rest is over. You got to understand they had, almost 10 days off, then followed it up with another 3 days because Minnesota's wonderful scheduling in their complex, which is fine. I respect that. It's fine. But that's a lot of rest. And now you got to find your legs, right? I mean, there's nothing worse than when you're on a routine of playing every other night and then getting 10 days off, and then coming back, and then skating once, and then taking another 3 days off. That's like just literally horrible. So they're going to have their legs tonight. Minnesota's going to have their legs tonight. Blackwood is not someone you guys like. You don't enjoy Blackwood because he's big, and he'll chop your legs out in front of the net, which is going to hurt Zuccarello. You guys are not getting Broden. You guys are not getting Eriksson Ek back probably in this series. So you're going to see the best Avs have. And now Josh Manson's going to be on the ice tonight. So good fucking luck. So Manson's going to raise. He's going to kill any Minnesota player who touches us. Zuccarello and Manson are going to go for a tilt. And I'm predicting in the first 2 minutes, Landeskog or Manson is going to go after Zuck or somebody else.
Land somebody out.
Yeah.
I don't talk smack during hockey season.
I'm not
Todd.
talking smack.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, Todd, but remind me when this season is over. I've got a little joke to tell you, but I won't tell it.
Yeah, no, we don't disrespect teams. Listen, I hated Minnesota. From 2004 to 2014, there was no other team I hated more than the Minnesota Wild. But the good news is they're all gone. And when Zach Parise came over and played for the Avs, I was stoked because I loved Parise, and it was one of the only players I liked on the Wild. But they're a good team.
Dallas took the trophy for the team I hate the most right now.
Minnesota is a very good team. They're a very young team. You guys get another second center, and you get yourself a good bottom six center, and you guys are cup bound next year. But don't underestimate the Avalanche. That you have not seen their best game. They haven't even played good. Honestly, this series should be 2-1 Minnesota. I'm just letting you know. It should be 2-1. We haven't played well enough you just haven't seen our best. You're either going to see it tonight or you're not. It's going to go back to Colorado 2-2. But with Manson in the lineup again, with Kiviranta back in the lineup now, and Blackwood, you're seeing our starting team. And people saw that starting team 62 times this year, and they all lost. We'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. Love it. All right. So, finally, good. Thank God we need it tonight. Charity Lamb donated $20. Hockey sacrifice hit me right in the heart, Matt. Yes, we need it tonight. We got to hit our goal. We got to go watch some hockey.
Thanks, Charity.
This is a murder bond that you guys need to listen to, and this is ridiculous. Like these judges, and I'm not trying to make this racial. Black judges being empathetic to black youth by saying society made this hard on you is probably one of the most racist and annoying things. Do you ever hear people say that to white people?
No.
Oh, your whiteness has really been tough on you. But there's impoverished.
I think in a few years we'll get to claim that, right?
It seems like
Probably.
It seems like it. But there are impoverished white neighborhoods. Go to New Mexico and go to Tucumcari, New Mexico, right? There's a lot of
the entire town.
Go to Bakersfield, and yes, a lot of Hispanics, but there are poor white people, and there are poor white slums just as much as there are Hispanic and black. And you never see someone go, you know what? You raped a 6-year-old and killed her and beheaded her. Yeah. Life's been hard on you. I'm going to give you 20 years. This is the type of crap that we ended it with Friday, and now we're watching it here. Watch this.
Before 6 a.m., where Livingston was killed along with his dog. Fowler was arrested on yesterday, and according to court documents, Fowler, quote, fired multiple rounds, specifically 4 shots into said occupied dwelling, while the victim, identified as JTL, was present inside. He is being held without bond due to previous violent charges. Now, 12 Investigates also uncovered 2 incidents, one that happened in October when he was charged with injury to personal property and attempted breaking or entering building. Then on December 8th, he was charged with misdemeanor of domestic violence, 2 counts of assault on a female, as well as domestic violence and injury to personal property. And he was given a $5,000 bond that he posted the following day. Now, we reached out to the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office for more details, as court documents show Fowler appeared in court just earlier today. And in a statement, the Sheriff's Office said, in part, due to the nature of this investigation, we are refraining from releasing certain information in order to preserve the integrity of the case. As for Livingston, he was a student at Walkertown High School before he transferred to West Stokes High School back in February. And loved ones described him as someone with a contagious smile and an athlete with a future full of promise. And his aunt shared with us in a statement earlier this week that, in part, as you can imagine, we are all devastated and our lives are shattered.
So you only kill the guy, you kill his dog too.
Yeah.
And listen, not making light, but your name's Livingston. I mean, you got a pretty good start when you're named after a 1300 English scholar.
He sounds like a real stand-up guy.
I had Olivia do me a favor and look up the least violent countries in the world, and I'm going to see if we can Sesame Street this. And tie the lines of delineation and sinew to one of these things don't belong here. Let's see what we can find out. Let's do it together. Go ahead, Liv.
Number 1, Iceland.
Okay.
So Iceland. When you guys think of Iceland, does this seem like a culturally diverse country?
I think of Vikings.
Yeah, I don't think it's very diverse.
Were there black Vikings?
No.
No. Were there Mexican Vikings?
No.
Okay, let's move to the next one.
Ireland.
A lot of black Irish.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely. I see a lot of black rappers coming out of Ireland. So Ireland, one of the least violent countries in the world. They have the IRA, for God's sakes, and they're still not as violent as other countries. Not a lot of people of color in Ireland, I would assume.
Are we being fair? Like, what kind of violent crimes are we talking about?
Murder, robbery.
Okay. I didn't know if that was
rape,
like
sexual assault.
No, I know
carjackings,
that's what we're
violence,
thinking,
drug
but
dealing.
when the internet's telling us, is that what it's?
It's generally considered the countries with the lowest crime and highest safety levels worldwide.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. Go ahead.
Yeah.
New Zealand, number 3.
Oh yeah, all those Aborigines. Yep. Okay. Next.
Austria is number 4.
Austria. Oh, that's a very culturally diverse country. Yeah, Hitler loved that place because he, was so diverse.
Australia is a safe place.
Austria.
Oh, Austria.
Amy, Austria.
Just put a shrimp on the Barbie.
Right. Shrimp on the Barbie. Okay, go ahead. What else?
Switzerland.
Oh, completely. Yeah, Switzerland. Mm-hmm. Yep. Even their cheese is white.
Yeah.
Singapore,
Makes sense.
Portugal,
Hmm.
Denmark,
Finland,
Finland, and Japan.
Japan.
Now there's another top 5 countries often
Well, we're not
ranked.
done. We're not done.
That's it.
Let's
All
go.
I got
Let's
is
go
the
to
top 10.
Portugal now, and let's go to Japan. So let me ask you a question. I'm going to go and break the Overton window, and I'm going to do something that people that this is racist. Okay,
Well, Japan's very racist.
they're not black.
No, but I mean, they are racist against other people.
Yes, they're racist against religions too.
Yes,
yes,
I know. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not.
They're not racist. They're
They hate everyone who isn't them.
That's right. They're classists and nationalists.
That's okay. But it works for them, clearly.
Sure. I love that. But let me ask you a question. I want you to go deeper than that. I want you to look at the top 26 countries, the least violent in the world. And this is the problem, is you hear Sweden and Finland and Norway and Denmark and Iceland and Austria, at New Zealand say it's so easy to stop crime. It's so easy to stop crime. And my points are, it's not easy when you import sub-Saharan African people into your country and not educate them and not protect them and not help them assimilate and not provide them areas and neighborhoods that are safe and jobs that can help them and help them with getting into school and everything else like you do everyone else. There's opportunity. But when you start off 400 years of a group of people and you literally keep your thumb on them, finally give them those rights that they deserve to have, do we expect them to come out of this when you have these Democrat cities that are literally a breeding ground for crime, a lack of family values, a lack of accountability, and are a breeding ground for kids constantly? Right. And helping them with government subsidies. The only time the government steps in is when there's an election every 4 years and with government subsidies to pay them to have more children.
Right.
I'm sorry, but those countries all have one thing in common, and I'm going to be as respectful as I can. There are no black people. Look at those countries and say, please tell me the racial mix of these countries, please, Liv.
Okay.
Please break down the race by the country by racial demographics. Go ahead, Amy.
I was just going to say, even looking back at our own history here in the United States, when we tried to re-educate people, it's just kind of gone the other way. And you know what I mean? Like, we had the re-education programs, we had the schools
you're
for
right.
the kids,
It didn't take.
All those things. Like, it was attempted, it didn't, because we found, like, other people found it to be horrific, which they were horrific. I mean, those camps,
but Democrats didn't change the neighborhoods.
Right.
Because there are black neighborhoods that have been actually successful.
Correct.
Oxnard, California is a perfect example, predominantly black and Samoan, and has been rehabilitated.
Yes, it can be done.
Yeah, as long as Democrats don't run the damn thing, because Oxnard isn't run by Democrats.
Right.
You take a look at Orange County, also a very similar thing, but Republican strongholds. You take a look at Denver, which is going to shit because it's completely Democrat controlled. You can see, look at Maryland. At one point, Maryland was a very safe, prestigious country or state.
It is like its own country sometimes.
Yeah, but you get my point. Well, so is the Commonwealth. All the Commonwealths are. Oh. What does it say?
All right, so
let's see if my theory is correct.
Iceland's roughly 86% ethnic Icelandic Nordic.
White.
About 6% Polish.
White.
And then a small population of Lithuanian, Filipino, and other immigrant populations.
White. I mean, except for the Filipinos, but they don't count.
Ireland is 77 to 80% white Irish. Growing populations of Eastern European, African, Indian, Pakistani, and Asian populations, and Dublin is far more diverse than rural.
I don't care about that.
New Zealand, 67 to 70% European and white, 17% Maori, and 17% Asian, then Pacific Islander.
No black. Like zero.
The Maoris are they? But they are.
No,
they're the indigenous people.
They're indigenous people. They're not black.
I know, but I mean they're the indigenous.
Yeah, they're not sub-Saharan Africa.
No, I was just clarifying it.
Yeah, no, it's completely. It's like the Moolies. It's like the Aborigines. It's their own form of Native Americans. Go ahead.
Austria is roughly 80% Austrian, Germanic, European. Turkish, Balkan, Arab, and Eastern European minorities growing in major cities.
It's growing everywhere. That's not the point. Go ahead.
Switzerland, 69% native Swiss.
How many with Down syndrome?
Ooh, I would have to look that one up.
Don't worry. It's very low because they kill them all.
Singapore, 74% Chinese, 13% 13% Malay, 9% Indian.
Yep.
Portugal, historically over 90% ethnic Portuguese European. Denmark, 86% ethnic Danish.
White.
Finland, 87 to 89% ethnic Finnish.
White.
Japan, 97 and 98% ethnic Japanese.
Japanese. Might as well be white.
All right. So that was that. They had another list of the top 5 countries that are safest and specifically for their low street crimes. They're all Middle Eastern. Go figure.
So my point is that it requires, this is it, not being ethnically diverse.
Right.
Having laws that are absolutely punishable to the point where people don't even want to spit on the sidewalk or cross the street, afraid that they're going to be decapitated or castrated.
Yeah.
Or number 3, you have liberal controlled cities or conservative run countries that the people actually benefit from their policies. Those are the 3 things that all those have in common. Japan is extremely conservative. Austria is extremely conservative. New Zealand is extremely conservative. Not conservative to Republican viewpoints, but conservative in their laws and in their rules. They're not Australia. Australia is very like, oh, let's just go with the way, mate. We'll do whatever we want to do. Socialism on the barbie. But if you look at all the rest of those countries, Denmark, Sweden, social, everyone's like, they're socialists. They're not socialists. None of those countries are socialist. There's not one Scandinavian socialist country. They have social programs. They use capitalism, but they are also ethnocentric in their government. They don't allow kids with Down syndromes. If you pick up a test that you're Down syndrome, they abort the fucking baby. It's mandatory. Let me say it again. You test that your child is going to be a single cord baby or a Down syndrome baby, and whatever it is, they kill the baby. That is what they do. That's why they don't have any people with Down syndrome in Scandinavian countries, unless they're imported or they were born somewhere else and brought into the country. They're extremely ethnocentric. They are not diverse in any way, shape, or form. Does this mean that black people are bad? No. Because you have places like Belgium, where black people are extremely, and Hamburg, Germany, where they're extremely successful and don't have this crime. It requires that liberal policies are not implemented where they create the modern day slave plantation. That is the one thing. They put them on the tit of the government. They don't incentivize them, and they only take the black people off the shelf every 4 years when they want the votes. And then they put them back up there and do nothing for them. And if you think I'm not saying, I'm wrong. Ice Cube is saying it. Bill Cosby, okay, maybe not the guy you want to go ahead and take, but there are plenty. Larry Elder, Damani Felder. There are hundreds and hundreds of personalities that are saying no. Thomas Sowell is another great mind who's been saying that liberal policies are the kiss of death. Socialism is the kiss of death for black people. And they're being sold this lie. So no, I'm not saying you have black people in your population. That's why there's crime. What I'm saying is that if you treat them like substandard citizens and don't give them the tools for economic diversity, but put them all in the exact same pool, which is poverty, low education, and crime, they are going to take to that like a duck to water because it's all the options they have. Discuss. Are we right? Are we wrong? Am I a bigot? Am I the next Nick Fuentes? What's going on?
No, you're not a bigot. It's called the truth. I mean, you know, some people don't want to admit it and some people don't want to say it, but unfortunately, it is the truth. I mean, I grew up in a predominantly extremely white area. We had one black family and they were half black.
And they finally got them.
And one Hispanic family in the entire school, K through 12. Now, I know the population
They deported
bigger.
them.
Oh my gosh, they're bigger. The population is bigger. But no one locked their car doors. No one locked their windows. I slept with my window open at night when I was a kid. And my parents didn't care. You know, I was babysitting my brother when I was 9 and he was 6 and, you know, for an hour or so. I mean, but we had no minorities in town. I would not do that, and I wouldn't have done that with my kids in Bakersfield. Not a freaking chance, you know. I lock everything. But
you're pulling away from the mic again.
Sorry.
It's like the more points that are strong that you make, you just kind of just go down to have a shop, just projection.
You know, I just figured you can fill in. It's like Japanese. My mouth will be moving, but you'll talking. Sound good?
No, I've tried that for 30 years. It doesn't work. Amy, your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, the statistics, the data is not fudged anyway. This is the data. This is what it is. I think especially where we live in the country, because we are so close to, DC. We're close to, not super close to Baltimore. Actually, Baltimore and DC are like the same distance from where we live, just different sort of directions, but different highways. So if you're thinking about how close you are to the city, I mean, gosh, we were in Alexandria yesterday or day before for a lacrosse game, and I'm just like, and it was a very safe area. It's a very safe area, but it is a very different area.
Fairfax is safe?
Alexandria.
I was in Alexandria. I was, and not all parts of Alexandria I would say that about, but where we were was a lacrosse game.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
right. It's like going to a hockey game. You're like, don't worry, folks. Black people can't afford hockey. We're safe.
My gosh.
It's true. It's unfortunately it's true, and that's what sucks about hockey is that it's a horrible. It's a rich person sport.
Oh my gosh.
And
so
I don't think it should
is.
be.
So I looked into it for Ethan, and I'm like,
it's $1,500 to start.
Yeah, no,
More
just
than
to
that.
get
No, not really.
It is. Zach played for many years. And
just to get
to sign
the
up.
start. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. To start.
To start.
To
Oh,
start.
yeah.
Which is to get a pair of skates, a stick, and some pads, and sign up. Is $1,500 just to even start
And
there.
then it was like $500 for a 3-month period. I'm like, dude, this is like your entire year of Taekwondo. So we just never did it, unfortunately.
But it's not economically viable for that sport. And
unless your kid's like a phenomenal player, but they do have the NHL does have programs in the inner cities for
they do now, but that's
youth.
only the last few years. And
I know, but they do have it.
They did. You're right.
So,
And Gabriel Landeskog was a huge part of that. There multiple Minnesota players. Dunn was a big part of that, and Dumbo was a big part of that. They all created that. Kadri was a part of that, and they have done great. But unfortunately, we're about 10 years before those players are going to enter the league.
Can you imagine what the league's going to be like then? I mean, I'm not trying to be
it's
rude
basically
or like,
going to be called the BHL.
Because, well, I mean, think about it, but blacks are typically better athletes than white people.
Oh, not at skating. Come on. Not at skating.
I don't know.
There's been great black players, but let's face it, the ratio to proportion of blacks to whites.
Is it going to be Cool Runnings Part 2?
No, it's not. No, it's not, because listen.
Great movie.
Because most inner city kids aren't like, dude, I want to play. I don't care how much they have.
Yeah. It's basketball and football.
I'm not going to get into this. This is a very long conversation, and I don't care. I want more black players. Some of my favorite players ever. Mike Greer was one of my favorite players. Just amazing. Worrell was on the Colorado Avalanche in 95-96 and won the cup. Timmons was a great player for Philadelphia. I'm a big. Everybody's fine. I don't care. My point is keep the culture out of it. Hockey is a great culture. Yeah. It's not a thug culture. You can go to a game and be safe. I can't go to an NBA game and wear my opponent's jersey and be safe. Sorry,
right.
I can't.
Same with football.
Yep.
Depends on the city.
And baseball. Let's be honest with you, because I can't go into Philly and go and wear a Houston Astros jersey after what we did to the Phillies. So
yeah, it's so true. But you can go to a hockey game and wear whatever, and you're gonna have those thug fans, of course, but that's not the typical norm.
It's few and far between.
Yep.
Exactly. I mean, we've gone to many different arenas, and everyone's always been nice.
Always.
Yeah.
Hockey is like, I went to Detroit in the middle of the 1994, 95, 96 hatred for the Detroit Red Wings and the Colorado Avalanche. That major rivalry that went on after that. It was just, I went and sat in the Joe. The worst thing that happened to me, I got a beer thrown at me.
Yeah.
Big deal.
It's like rugby too. Rugby's such a like white person sport. My son they didn't play this year, but
it's not expensive.
No, that's
and
actually
neither is soccer.
It's not expensive, but I'm just saying it's like a predominantly, it's in European countries. It's like, I don't know, not a wealthy sport at all, but it's just it's different, but you always feel safe at those games.
Yeah.
And everyone's so nice. Doesn't matter where you're from or what team you're rooting for. Everyone's just family there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Looks like we're getting a phone call. I don't see it. If you just called, I didn't have Zoom open, call back. And I think it was Mel. Mel asked a question about the dead man switch for Kim Jong-un. There's no doubt in my mind that there probably would be. I don't think if Kim Jong-un dies of a coronary, which is probably what's going to happen, or extremely small peen or diabetes, that they're going to launch nukes. But if someone kills him, yes, and they will carry out his orders and they will launch. The good news is he doesn't have any ICBMs that can hit the United States. So Europe and, and other countries will get hit because they're not going to hit China and they're not going to hit Russia. So Europe is the target. There it is. So the second one was who is Iran going to sell their uranium to? I don't think they're going to sell it to anyone. Yeah. My fear is that they give it to the proxies. And if you give it to the proxies, then we're in some serious shit because that stuff's going to go in the black market and they're going to create a dirty bomb and something's going to get hit. Folks, we're at $20. We're going to go watch the Colorado Avalanche game, and we really need to hit goal, and we need some help.
I would really love to watch my hockey game, please.
Oh, my God. That was pathetic. I just want to give you money just to stop.
Exactly.
Jeez. That was fantastic. Now that's why you're doing it.
Exactly.
Katie Porter doesn't care. Remember, this is the Katie Porter, the one who yelled at her and treated her staffer with disdain. Oh, Mel, call back.
Her and Hassan Piker might get along.
It's Mel.
It is Mel. It's Mel. Nice voicemail.
I'm calling her. All right. Sorry, guys. We usually don't hit donations this early, but we gotta get going. We got a busy day with Chicks on the Right. That's why, because we're going to be on with them for an hour and a half. So it's like we're double shows.
Hola.
Hola. Hola. Hola. Hey, what's going on up there in Canada? What do you got? You got 2 minutes. Go. What do you want to talk about?
No, I just wanted to comment on the fact that hockey is not a non-violent spectator sport, because probably one of the worst places to go to watch a hockey game, especially up here, is in Edmonton.
Right.
You can't wear opposition jerseys, not sweaters.
Sweaters.
Shirts.
It's not jerseys. It's sweaters.
Jerseys.
Sweaters.
Yeah, no sweaters. We wear jerseys too, so it's okay.
I call it jerseys too. I was just busting balls.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I couldn't wear my team's jersey to go and sit in an Oilers game in Edmonton because, yeah, it was pretty bad. And even it didn't matter what team, if it wasn't an Oilers jersey, like you didn't wear your jersey, like you just didn't.
Yeah.
You learned really early, like especially because we were season ticket holders back in the day.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was easier just to zip it because the fans there were just rude. And they're the same with their football team too. So it was not unexpected, whatever. But I've gone to hockey games up in other places. I've gone to LA, San Jose, like whatever. And it's not like that. And you can even go to Montreal and wear whatever jersey you want, but don't go to Vancouver. Well, but the Montreal fans still do, just to piss off the Vancouver and whatnot fans. But yeah, it's a contact sport up here for fans when you wear the opposition's jersey, and that was just all I wanted to say.
No, just different than the States, right? States hockey is it doesn't matter what you wear as long as you're respectful. Mm-hmm. You know, they don't care. Yeah. You could cheer for your goal. Yeah. I mean, I remember I was going to Dallas and we beat them 7-2, and we were 7-3, and we stood up for every goal and we kicked the living shit out of them, and nobody hurt us. You know, people were like, "Oh, in your face," you know, and right. Boo, you know, laughing when we scored. That was it, but none of that other
that's
shit.
Expected, and that's like part of the fun.
That's the fun. I mean,
that's the fun.
You're gonna get razzed a little bit, or you know, you get on the cameras like you're in enemy territory or something. It's fun stuff. We love you, Mel. We gotta
love you, Mel.
We gotta go raise some money in 8 minutes here because we're gonna go and
you do.
Yeah,
we're
gonna
okay.
Go
love you guys.
We love you,
buddy.
Bye. Mel Lowe is on the phone. Katie Porter, who says this is the person who dumped hot water and boiled potatoes over her husband's head. This is the woman who screamed at a staffer, told her to get out of the picture, and treat her like a, you know, some sort of boy. Here's Katie Porter saying, "I really don't care that I was horrible to somebody. I care that somebody told you that I was horrible to somebody."
Yeah. Well, given that Tom Steyer is the person who leaked the video with me and the staffer from 5 years ago, he pretty clearly didn't think that he pretty clearly wanted to be governor bad enough to knock me down to do it. And I've apologized for that video many times. Because I am confident that is the case. I've been told by many people it's a Department of Energy video. It was only held by the Department of Energy, and people can follow the trail to who his campaign staffers are and understand what happened there.
Oh. Yeah. So far, you know.
That Ozempic's not working, sister. It's not making you any better.
Oh. Womp womp.
So
that's what California needs. Yeah. Somebody else who's going to pass the buck on everything and not take responsibility for anything they do.
Dan Milborn, thanks for subscribing. Listen, Katie Porter, California. I mean, I guess we're all hoping for Steve Hilton here, because we know that a Republican governor isn't going to change a damn thing, right? We understand that because essentially...
everything will be blocked. Doesn't matter.
Everything's going to be blocked. Yeah. That's just the way it works. So...
I'm really into the Spencer Pratt stuff though right now.
I know.
I'm gonna try. I gotta look him up and try and see.
Oh my gosh, I love him. I've loved him since what was it? It wasn't I guess he was on the Hills as well, but it was Laguna Beach when they started.
Yeah.
That was. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The best villains, and they're so wonderful. They're such I love them.
See, Elizabeth Hall says we have 30 people on. Who can give 10? That's the way it works. Yeah. And listen, it's a waterfall. It's Coldplay, folks. Every teardrop is a waterfall. Everybody pitches in, we hit it, and we just hit it quick. And if we don't, you know what? I gotta go watch my hockey game. I deserve to watch my hockey game. Okay,
I agree.
5.5 years I've ignored the Avs. I even ignored them during the Stanley Cup run for y'all. Mm-hmm. And I did. I'm not doing it this year. I'm going to go watch my team, and I would love for you not to punish us for that and put your arms around us and embrace it. Donald Trump on the World Health Organization. Kivarant is playing. I see that. Give me the defensive parents. 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 Defense.
Who went down?
Is Wall not playing? No,
Wall's there. Colton's there. O'Connor.
Bottom
Kelly,
line.
Drury.
Someone in the bottom line.
Who?
I don't know. Larry Chushkin's going down.
Lecky. Why is Lecky out?
I don't know. And Sam Malinsky, both upper body, will not play. That's all right. Lecky, you know what? Lecky's too streaky, and he's not doing well in this series. Let him sit out. Let him sit out.
Okay, where's the defense? Sorry, we have the hockey game.
Sam Malinsky's not playing, Liv.
I know. You just said that.
No, I know. Hey, can you not? Your mom's not here anymore. Can you not do that, please?
Yes, sorry. It's hockey.
God. Devin Taves, Kel McCarr, Brett Kulak, Brent Burns, Jack Ashawn, and Josh Manson. Shit. That's hurts.
He's been playing
This
good.
hurts.
I mean, at least Manson's back, so we traded one for another.
But he's not better than Malinsky. Malinsky is a great paramedic. I mean, this isn't good. This isn't good. That's not good. I could handle Lecky being out, but not Josh Manson or not Sam Malinsky. That's shit. Well, my night just started to go really downhill. I like the lines though. I don't. He moved Waugh up. They moved Noosh down. I like this third line.
Yeah.
This second line, oh, God, without Lecky, that's oof. Well, Avs might be taking a bite in the shorts. We'll see what happens. This night's not going good. This night's not going good at all for me right now. Trump on the World Health Organization. Here it is.
Yeah.
What do you think about the handling of the hantavirus by the U.S.?
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you.
Withdrawing from the WHO.
I'm glad. So we were paying the World Health Organization $500 million a year. Look, it's a lot of money, but in the overall scope, it's not that much, but it's a lot of money. And we weren't being treated well, and they were making the wrong diagnoses. I was the one that said it came from Wuhan. They didn't say that. They refused to say that because they were totally owned by China. So I was saying it came from Wuhan. They didn't want to say that. Now it's turned out, I think it's been conclusive that it came from Wuhan. But I said that on the first day because I saw satellite pictures with body bags all over Wuhan. Literally all over Wuhan. So I said that they lied to me or they didn't know. So we were paying for, let's say, 350 million people. We were paying $500 million a year to the World Health Organization. That's a lot of money. What the hell are they going to do with that kind of money? And China was paying $39 million a year.
A hot case goes, lady in light blue is smiling too much. Yeah, that's a smile. It looks painful.
For 1.4 billion people. So I said, you got your story wrong because we should be paying about $10 million, not $500 million. And they were willing to negotiate, but it was so popular when I pulled out. They gave us all wrong information. On COVID, they were totally wrong. And I looked today and I saw the same doctor that was there. He's a good politician. I don't know how the hell he kept his job, but he was there telling us about this. Now, the one thing with this one is that it's much harder to catch. And we've had it for it's been around for a long time. People are very familiar with it. So, I hope it's fine. All I can do is everything that a president can do, which is actually somewhat limited. But But it seems like it is not easy to spread. In fact, it's in certain ways very hard to spread. It's been, we've lived with it for years, many years.
So World Health Organization today marked the day that Anthony Fauci could not be charged, essentially statute of limitations on any type of crimes that they were. Listen, folks, he had a blanket pardon.
Yep.
You're not going to charge Fauci with shit. Marjorie Taylor Greene comes out, from the quitting seats, in her basement, sucking down Mountain Dew and eating ho-hos. And she's like, oh, today is the last day. Here's a video of me challenging Dr. Fauci in person and going after him. And I'm like, here's a video of you resigning from your position because you were being a complete bitch.
Yeah.
So you haven't done anything. But do we find the World Health Organization to be any good? They miss COVID. They miss H1N1. They missed the first time SARS came around. We didn't hear anything about monkeypox. I mean, what good are they?
Exactly.
I'm asking. Amy, thoughts? Liv?
I mean, I love the conspiracies surrounding this right now, but I don't know the full thing. So I only heard one story on this, and so I don't know if it's like a real conspiracy or just one I happened to hear off the wall. But since we left, and then who else left? I forget what's the other country that left today or yesterday.
The World Health Organization?
Yeah, another country left too. So it was us and one other country that left.
I have no idea.
I want to say it's Argentina. I could be totally off on that.
Possible.
I think it might have been them, but I might be wrong.
Okay.
So I guess this somehow, like this new hantavirus somehow originated with something to do with Argentina. I'm not sure. The people there, possibly, I'm not sure. And then also,
are they having sex with mice?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it was the
Richard
people
Gere
were
in
from
town or
there.
something?
I don't know if the people were from there that first passed, like the couple that first passed. I don't know if they were from. I don't know the full. Like I said, I only heard one story about this. I love this idea though for a conspiracy. Something to do with them, whoever country that it was, and then also the United States.
Hey.
And,
we just started at Sandra Casey donating $10. Enjoy your hockey game. Thank you, Sandra. That's all it takes. We appreciate you.
Yep.
So it's interesting conspiracy there. I mean,
well, it was something to do with like that's now there's a hot spot somewhere with their people or whatever country that was, and then also with us with California, Virginia, and Texas. I think.
So what's the conspiracy? We're leaving the World Health Organization so we can slide this under the radar, or they kicked us out, or what?
We left, so now they're going to be infecting our people or something.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like they're like, we're going to
revenge.
we're going to get you back.
So basically, Candace Owens leaked this.
I don't know. It was definitely not a Candace Owens story. I think it was like a TikTok story. Thank you, Mel. You're the best, Mel.
Thank you, Mel. $51.99 sauce ? She's saying sauce. Get your butt in here. See, Mel and Howie and a couple of other people have said we're not missing goal. They don't allow it to happen. So we definitely need it because man, yeah. So I'm gonna play the next one because Megyn Kelly, I need
to have a conspiracy segment just of like all the fun things.
No, we're good. Megyn Kelly is cussing to be cool, and we have compiled. Lisa Neal, thank you for subscribing. By the way, we're at like 2.9 million views on YouTube of videos going viral.
Wow, that's
so
awesome.
It's doing really well. I think we just broke 18,000 or 19,000 on YouTube. It's almost at 20 now.
Wow.
So it at 17.8, 18 is what I saw last time, I think.
Let's find out.
Here is Megyn Kelly. And this is interesting. There's some foul language here. So this isn't me, this is her. So don't get all mad at me. But this is Megyn Kelly trying to be relevant.
Great at shit talking. Unfucking believable. Fucking lose. Holy shit. Fuck you. You suck. And fuck those people. Fuck them. The dishonest, disgusting people who do that shit. Liberals may like that shit. We will fucking drone you. Shit talking. So like shit talking and the shit posting. Get the fuck out of my shot. Can't you read the fucking instructions? We get our shit together. That was some weird shit. That's star fucking. Where you can say whatever the fuck you want to. No, I'm not doing that shit. Not like this bitch. Testament to how fucked up and sick that hypocrite turns on me and actually fucking has the nerve, to land a man with a shit ton of money. What a badass the guy was. Fuck off. Fucking, are you kidding? A fucking annoying person? You're fucking sick. Ah, shit. Damn. I think it's bullshit, Cooley bitchy. Bullshit. I think this is complete bullshit. Shit, I was bad there. Shut the fuck up.
We've got a badass over here.
So listen, if you're going to be a paid whore to just push whatever narrative, you might as well cuss like a whore too. I mean, why not? Who cares? This is fine. She can cuss if she wants to, and
it doesn't make her look cool.
Sure it does. She's so cool. She's so tough.
It's kind of like in
So
high
tough.
school. You start cussing because you want to be cool in front of the other kids. Is that what she's
She
doing it
starts
for?
smoking too. I've heard that makes you cool. Amy, what do you think about this? I mean,
I'm going to defend her.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to defend her. I'm not a big cusser myself, but I have been known to cuss sometimes when I'm very passionate about something or I'm frustrated, just whatever. So I think if it's authentic and genuine, I don't really watch her show very often, so I can't tell. But I think it's fine. If that's how she wants to do it, then I think it's fine.
Okay.
I'm for it.
Cool. Great. No. You know she hates Jews?
I didn't know that. I had no
Yeah,
idea.
she's flipped.
Oh, okay.
She now hates Jews. She hates Trump.
That's the new cool thing.
Yeah. And so is cussing.
Okay. Well, there you go. So it is like smoking. And now
It's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a whore. Not saying physically a whore. She doesn't sell her body for money. She sells her mind for money. And she had to give up her scruples and morals and turn on an entire group of people because Tucker Carlson told her to. She's trying to save her ratings. They're plummeting. They're going in the toilet. And that's it. She knows she's chose the Candace side. And Candace is bleeding viewers now. This is going to happen. God giveth and Republicans and Democrats taketh away. And you'll be a hero 1 minute, then they're going to rip you down and destroy you. And this is what's going to happen to her. And wait till the trial starts.
People want the conspiracies. People are in the chat going, yes, they want a conspiracy segment. I think it's fun. I love it. I don't buy into them like 90% of them. Some of them I am like, that's interesting.
So what do you want me to do? You just want me to put them up here and
No,
like
I'll
expose all of them?
No, I'll just come in with like, I'll make my own little video, like a little short, like here's the conspiracies of the week or whatever.
I would love that. I'd love to see it. We'll play it every time. I'd love to see it.
I'll have to figure that out, but I would love it. It's so fun.
Yeah.
I think they're fun. It's just a fun, like lighthearted, like good thing. I love.
That could be totally Amy's segment.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Let's do it. Conspiracies of the week.
Yes, I love it.
And disprove them.
I mean, I don't care if it's right or wrong. I love a good conspiracy.
Share conspiracies. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that's just
Share
love it.
conspiracies.
Yeah.
I love it. That's outstanding. Nothing wrong with that. Alberta, Canada break off. Holy shit, Edmonton. There's some pissed off Albertans up there, and Albert's not very happy. Watch this. The line is 2 hours long. Thousands waiting to sign the independence petition. And this petition needed, I think it's gotten 197,000 some odd signatures, which is a
fabulous.
lot. Which is a lot of Canucks.
This is for them to get a break away from Canada?
Yeah, to get their own province under their own rule and their own.
It just looks so cold there.
It's
Mel,
always-
do you live there?
She's over on West. She's Vancouver.
Is she Vancouver?
I think she's Vancouver area.
It looks really cold.
Yeah, it's cold, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
I
I mean
love
that is gay Montana.
That's
310,000 signatures now. That was this morning. So now there's 310.
Wow.
Holy
That's a cool summer day for Edmonton. My goodness. That's
Holy
great.
crap, that's a lot
Warm
of
summer
people.
day.
What's the population of old Alberta up there? Can you look that up there, Liver?
The population of
Population of Alberta.
Wow.
I want to find out the population. If it's 3 million, that's a hell of a, that's 10% of the population.
population.
Now it's over
Alberta,
300,000.
Canada.
Oh, God, Abs, please. I can't believe Lekin and Malinsky are out. That's not good.
Searching. 5 million.
Okay, so
5.04 to 5.05.
So 7.5%.
That's great.
That's a good number.
That's great.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope they do it. Donation came through from Maddie Howenitz. Just a small token for how much is appreciate about you.
How much eyes appreciates about yous.
Okay.
Love it.
We got a phone call from Alberta itself.
Thank you.
Hello, who are we talking to?
It's Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
How's Alberta doing up there?
Well, you know, it's kind of sunny out, and the forest fires have already started, so we're looking good for the year.
So those Jewish space lasers are working overtime, huh?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Weather balloon
So
satellites.
what's up with this vote? Tell me a little bit about it since you're calling in. 310,000 signatures. Is this thing, I mean, what are the legs on this thing? Is it a dead crawl or is this a sprint? What's going on?
So the video you were showing was back from January when they first came out.
No.
And they collected enough signatures that we can hold a referendum in the fall
Okay.
to vote whether we stay part of Canada or not.
Okay.
The Indigenous are trying to stop any kind of separation.
Mm-hmm.
And what else is there?
What's the probability? I mean, is this serious? This like Texas does this once in a while. Nobody takes it seriously. Is this something that we're taking seriously?
No. This is absolutely serious.
Good.
So Parliament, like our government, decided the other day that all we need is 50% plus one to separate and become our own country or join the U.S. or whatever.
Oh.
That'd be interesting, join the U.S.
I think you should join the U.S. I mean, Venezuela's going to.
We need more conservatives.
52 states. Because 51's an odd number, then the stars are going to be messed up on the flag. So we need 2 more.
Yeah. Maybe we can like put a little tassel at the bottom or something of like just like a little rope section of a maple leaf or something.
I was going to say maple leaf or a bar of
maybe we'll make
jar of maple syrup.
I know what we could do. We could make one of the center stars like a maple leaf, turn it into a star, and then get rid of California.
Ooh,
I love it.
I'm into that.
I love it.
Can we give California to Canada and we'll take Alberta? I like that
totally.
idea.
Let's do it.
Totally.
Let's give them the entire left coast. They can take Oregon, Washington, on California,
and
we'll go ahead and take Canada and Venezuela, and we'll be happy. We'll call it good.
I think that's fantastical.
Right, but you got to be careful when it comes to Canada because you want the western provinces, not the eastern.
Yeah.
The eastern is liberal and stuck up.
Yeah.
Which is so funny because the
Very
east part of like our east, you would think the west part would be more liberal because that's the western part of the United States is liberal, way liberal.
Right. But
it's interesting.
But it's not.
I know. I'm just saying it's very interesting.
No. I wasn't even listening. I was watching the game.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Folks, 202 is where I listen to everything you said. We're $98 shy of goal. Courtney's coming in with it real fast here, so she's got to get out the phone so she can help us out. Hey, we love you, Courtney. You're the best.
Courtney.
Thanks for calling.
What?
We'll talk to you soon.
You guys have a great night.
All right, love you, kiddo. Bye. $10 coming in from Gregory Harrison. Thank you so much.
Gregory.
He said, "You betcha."
You betcha. Thank you so much. More on Comey. This is interesting. Comey is getting his indictment handed down, and we know that there is investigation, but we're alluding that there's more than just the 8647 picture. Like, this is bigger than we think. Here is the information on it. Listen to this.
Which is on Amazon right now for sale.
Yeah, I hate to stiff arm you, but I'm going to do the same thing. It's very important that we respect and obey the rules of the federal court in North Carolina and everywhere, even if others don't. And so I'm not going to talk about that. Except to say, as I said earlier, I am not only not guilty, I am innocent, and we will pursue this fully.
The first time you were indicted, you released a video like that, and you, and I think you said it last time we were on this show, you talked about your faith in the independent judiciary. Do you think that is the only leg standing?
Yes, with the exception of something that John Brennan mentioned in your last segment, that there are good people holding the line.
So the John Brennan segment is essentially Brennan openly saying that there is an opposition group of people who are specifically designed in current spaces in the government and the federal government to hinder and to counteract President Trump's administration. That's what a deep state is, folks. He openly admits it, that there is a deep state actively working against President Trump. And
way to admit that, dude.
Right. I can't do this. I gotta watch the game. I got a couple to folks. If we can just hit that 3 so we can get the hell out of here. It comes down to Amy, your thoughts on this. I mean, is anything going to happen to Comey? It sounds like there's more to this than this 8647, and that the FBI has more than they're leading on. And it's almost like Brennan and Comey are making a plea to these alphabet agencies as there are good people in there. I think what they're saying is that there aren't the people who are going to support them. They're begging the FBI and CIA to kind of save the day for them, because I don't think that they were well liked. And I think whatever remnants are remaining of those people have been weeded out by Kash Patel and Ratcliffe and others. What do you think?
I mean, I have a few friends in some of the agencies, and I can tell you that no one has liked anybody for a long time. They don't even like Kash Patel by and large.
Okay.
That's just what I'm hearing. That's just the people that I know. And it's not like I know half the agency. I just know a handful of people. So I don't know if anything's going to come of this. There's always more than what we find out. And just because they're giving us a breadcrumb of information doesn't mean that we truly know anything behind it at all.
Yeah.
But I do think there should be accountability. I really do.
We got a fucking retaliation penalty for that after he fucking ripped his head off. Sorry.
It's okay.
Amy, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So Brendan got a retaliation penalty, and then what happened? Sorry. Little. Yeah. So if people don't like Kash Patel and the Currents, then why do they still work for them?
I think a lot of people are not very soon.
I see what you're saying. So they're going to leave.
I think a lot of people are. I think I don't know like a ton of people. I just know literally like 5 people. And the people that I do know have either left or are leaving because of things that have happened. Or that are things that did not happen, that should have happened.
I see what you're saying. So it's like the whole paper tiger thing, not doing the promises of holding the government accountable, and they didn't.
Yeah.
I think some people are probably staying because they want to hit that 20-year mark to get their pension.
Right.
I know somebody who is like, I just got to make it through the next 5 to get my 20 pension, and then I'm out of here.
I know people like that too. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as far as Comey, I think he's reaching out for help because like he did for Hillary Clinton, I think he's reaching out for somebody to return the favor to him.
Yeah.
And I think he's reaching out to her for her to push her buttons and pull her strings.
Oh, I think that's a good.
He kept her out of jail. And it was him who did it because she was getting indicted. And all of a sudden he steps out and goes, there's nothing on it. And he pulled the case.
I see.
So I think he's looking at her and for her to pull her strings to get him out of this mess. But honestly, he could be what we need, just like Virginia is what the Republicans needed to get the push to start doing stuff, to stand up for ourselves. I think if something happens to him, that's going to be the push that this justice system needed to start going after these corrupt politicians, regardless of which side they're on. But no one's been arrested. No one's been charged. No one's been anything. And Comey seems like the furthest that this judicial system has gotten. Yeah. So if he gets charged with something, I think it's the first step in a good direction to hopefully more people getting indicted and charged.
Yeah. I think he should be charged. I think
Absolutely.
really.
Well, he's been charged.
I
he
think
needs to
something
be found guilty.
Yes, We just they should be held to a different standard, and that might sound like a double standard, but I think they should be held more accountable than
I agree.
Just Joe Schmo off the street. I mean, you have to have limited free liberties as a public servant. Sorry, you can't just do whatever you want.
No, it's absolutely right. Loretta said maybe the ladies can take over and Matt go watch the game. First of all, the ladies don't know how to run the board, and second of all, I won't watch it without my wife, so I won't do that to her.
Heck, I'll leave and you can.
You can leave. Go.
No, I'm joking.
I won't do that.
I'm joking.
So here is. Will you hit cancel on that, Liv, when that keeps doing that? We'll fix it later.
Disconnect?
Yeah.
Pause.
Disconnect. I don't care. Just turn it off. Jill Biden's ex-husband is being charged with murder. I know this is really interesting.
A man believed to be former First Lady Jill Biden's ex-husband has been charged with murder. He's accused of killing his wife. Chief Washington correspondent Mike Emanuel has the latest on this. Mike.
Harris, 77-year-old William Stevenson was arrested yesterday and charged in connection with the death of 64-year-old Linda Stevenson on December 28th. There are reports William Stevenson is the ex-husband of former First Lady Jill Biden, but Fox has not independently confirmed that. The New Castle, Delaware Police Department telling us, quote, will not be providing any additional comment regarding this incident when asked if they can confirm the connection to Dr. Biden. The charge in this case is first-degree murder. William Stevenson has been arraigned and is being held in the Howard County Correctional Institution after failing to post a $500,000 cash bail. Delaware authorities say local police responded to a reported domestic dispute on Sunday, December 28th at 11:16 p.m. Investigators say they found Linda Stevenson unresponsive in the living room. Officers immediately tried life-saving measures, but she was later pronounced dead. The woman's body has been turned over to the Delaware medical examiner, where an autopsy was expected to be conducted to determine the cause and manner of her death. Obviously, breaking details in this case, an arrest just made yesterday. We are digging into the facts of it and still trying to firm up the link between this man and former First Lady Jill Biden.
Wow.
Well, she got out at the right time, apparently, from that marriage. That's a good thing.
It's a little more serious than cocaine at the White House, eh?
Does he look a little like Biden, or is it just me?
No, I think he does.
So she likes the same type of man.
She likes the same type of Pop-Tart, right? She doesn't mix. There's no chocolate or cherry. She sticks with the rainbow strawberry Pop-Tart, man. That's the one.
Yep.
She likes that, or the vanilla flavored in Joe Biden with hairy legs.
Oh.
And I like hairy legs, and I like the roaches. We got this thing? We got this sound effect somewhere around here? We haven't played it in a while. I want to hear it. Where's the hairy legs? Come on, man.
Come on, grow up.
Where is it? There it is.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Joe Biden, folks. Mr. Cocaine in the White House himself. Let's pardon my entire family. It's all about democracy, folks. It's all about democracy. Fauci, no. We're not going to allow those millions of people who died of COVID. We're not going to blame him for his gain-of-function research. That wouldn't be okay to do that.
Paul just messaged me and said that picture of him in the jacket. It was at a Spartan race just outside of Big Fork.
Oh, cool.
Over the Swan Range. So the mountain range was the Swan Mountain Range.
That's awesome.
That's
awesome, Paul. We love it. We're going to put it on. I'm probably going to put it on the jacket page so people can see it. Folks, only a couple more videos here. The goal's not going to be hit tonight. We understand that. We tried. But I do have to go watch my game. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be any good to you without it. And I'm basically a person right now who's thinking about another woman while I'm having sex with you. And that's just not okay. Revolution from Giancarlo. This is Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. I mean, for such a badass actor who is incredible, this guy, niches, come on, baby.
It's like you have Tourette's.
It's like you have Tourette's. It's hockey Tourette's.
What's that pass? What the fucking errant pass is? Come on, boys.
It's hockey Tourette's.
Come on, Mac. Hold on, guys. We're in a rut or in a rally. Okay, so anyway, Giancarlo, who is Gus Fring from Breaking Bad.
Giancarlo.
Yeah, Giancarlo Stanton, is that his name?
It's Giancarlo. Is his name.
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm white. Giancarlo Stanton, right?
No, it's Giancarlo.
It's Giancarlo Stanton,
okay,
right?
Giancarlo.
So Giancarlo, here he is.
This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting.
Dude, what the are you wearing, bro?
Some very rich old white men are exerting their power to suppress our own people, thus creating a feeling of civil war in.
Dude, I'm just letting you guys know that Minnesota's goalie doesn't look good. Wallstedt, there's something wrong. He's really skippity. He's reminds me of game one. He's very edgy. He's bouncing around all over the place. He's not controlling rebounds. And he doesn't look good. I'm just letting you know. Now, that might change, but early on, he doesn't look good. I'm just letting you know for those who are watching.
The streets, preparing the haters to hate, teaching them how to shoot. They're not even trained right, to kill. This is all a preparation for a very insidious problem that's happening in our world. And for me, I have to speak out that we will not be iced out. This is not going to happen. They can't take us all down. If the whole world showed up on on Putin's doorstep or on the Iranians' doorstep or in Washington, it would they'll kill 550 million, however, but the rest of us would survive with a new. This is time for a revolution.
Yeah, because when you're in an uprising and you see 50 million of your brothers and sisters fall, you're going to be like, we got this. Let's keep pushing. Keep throwing bodies at the wall. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Is it just me? Or I can totally picture Obama in that outfit. He looks like he belongs in Obama's inner circle. Just from the way that Obama was sitting on that chair.
His inner circle?
Yeah.
And they don't even know that's what they're starting. But we have to be strong enough to know that we can.
Paul Rivera didn't pop up. Thank you, brother.
Said a little closer is what he
A
said.
little closer. We're almost there. We're almost there. I got a good feeling tonight. There's something. I'm just letting you know. Avs look like they're on fire. They look good. They're playing hard. They're controlling the flow of the play. They got to get a goal. But Wallstead looks a little shaky. And you can see when a goalie's playing confident. He just looks a little shaky. What?
Oh, it's JD. I was like, oh, who said that? His $3,000 scarf and $12,000 hat say he's so oppressed.
Dude, this is the guy that's going to lead the revolution. This is the guy, right? This guy. Yeah. Those glasses, are you kidding me? I mean, it looks like something out of Thomas Dolby's He Blinded Me with Science. You know? Is it? Nobody remembers that song?
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Okay.
I know.
What?
The glasses remind me of an SNL character. I just don't know. Pat?
I don't know about that.
No, I don't know. It reminds me of an SNL.
Yeah, Pat. He had those big brown.
Yeah, it reminds me of an SNL character.
Amy, what do you think of Gus Fring, who was such an amazing character in Breaking Bad?
I loved it.
But he's a douche nozzle in real life.
I didn't watch Breaking Bad, but I started to. I just couldn't get into it.
No.
I know. I think we had this conversation a few times. I did try. So I don't know about the character, and I don't know who this guy is in real life, but I think we should let him lead the revolution.
I think we should too.
I really am. I would support that. I'm not going to be with him, but I will support him.
This is a guy who would be worried about the matching ensemble and if it was feng shui before he engaged in a firefight.
That's okay.
Listen, boys, we need to go ahead and color coordinate before we get into this battle.
Him and Hillary Clinton would get along well.
I think he should be Don Lemon's campaign manager.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
Don Lemon would be the best dressed candidate out there.
I think Don would still catch.
Yes.
I mean, as gay as this guy is, Don would still catch.
Greg was like, more glitter.
More glitter.
More glitter.
Who got hurt? Oh, Manson. I told you. Reverse hit.
Oh,
he went down on his knee.
Well, you tried to hit him and Manson took you out. Bummer. Sorry. Yep.
Oh, what a pussy.
Oh, bummer.
It's embellishment. They're going to call that back.
Oh, he hit you.
Sorry, guys. Mom, we're trying. You know how hard we're trying? You have no idea how hard we're trying right now. Let me hear this call. Hold on.
And they have the ability to review it, and they can lower it or they can keep it. And Manson could be looking at a 5 and a game misconduct here for that.
For what?
All right, Dave Jackson, our officiating expert, has seen this replay. Butt end of the stick to the side of the head of McCarron. Jax, they're reviewing for a 5-minute major.
Yeah, and I like the fact that
you never get anything right, Jackson.
It looks to me that he hits him with the butt end.
Dude, if they do this...
I can't be 100% sure from that angle, but it sure does look like a stick. If that's the case, it'll be a 5-minute major in a game misconduct. If they can't determine that it's exactly the butt...
You cannot determine this. Folks, I'm sorry, we're trying. We're almost done. Last one, and then we're getting out of here. Let's see. The Faces of Colbert. This will be the last video of tonight. So if we have a chance, we're going to want to hit it, and then we got to get Amy out of here so she can go home. Here is
kind of watch. I kind of does. I mean, it does look a little bit like he hit him. It's hard to tell. It's like he's getting up at that angle. It looks like he's taking it and...
That's
I don't know.
Yeah, that's we'll see. Here we go.
Donald Trump has been sworn in as president of the United States. I know. Listen, we're just as confused as you are. Joe Biden did it. I sat down and just started crying with relief. And Evie said, "You never have to talk about him again." And then I cried with joy. After a bizarre and vicious campaign fueled by a desperate need not to go to jail, Donald Trump has won the 2024 election. Next year will be our last season. The network will be ending The Late Show in May.
The four faces of Colbert, as the honestly, probably the game hangs in the balance with this decision. If Manson's kicked out, we're cooked. That puts us down to 6D and 5D, and then that's not a good thing. So this is really going to decide the game. It looks like he doesn't make contact with his head. It looks like he was punching him in the shoulder. I don't think that this is going to be a game misconduct. I think he did the damage as he pulled away from the stick and raked against his face. He hits his shoulder like this. He doesn't go with a stabbing motion. We'll see. I'm not a homer. I call these things as I see them. I can see what it looks like, but I also understand what Manson was trying to do. What does it say?
Mr. Sauce says that POS flopped like a bitch.
Yeah, no, we're fun watching hockey, and we're sorry. This is stupid. I got to listen to this. I'm sorry, folks. I got to listen to this.
2-5 and a game.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe Bogosian not being on the bench or coming back from Minnesota, and you're talking about being without Josh Manson now and Sam Malinsky and going down
bullshit.
to 5D and forcing a guy that hasn't played any playoff experience some more minutes. And here's the call from Trevor Hansen.
After reviewing the play, 42 on Colorado has been assessed a double minor. 4 minutes.
Good. We'll take a double minor.
We'll take a double minor.
We'll take a double minor.
All right, boys, get that number.
All right, listen, folks. Welcome to hockey. We hit it. We hit close enough. I don't know what else to say. I don't care. We
There
don't
was
have
no blood. Why did he get a double?
because they were going to give. Dude, he hit him with. It was enough to show. Dude, listen to me. They could have given the game Wisconsin a 5
And kicked him out.
and
So
kicked him
I'm
out.
okay with the
I'll
double.
take the,
Okay.
the double minor is to say he committed the penalty and he did it with an intent to injure. That's why you get a double minor. But he didn't do it. He didn't cause injury. So it was intent to injure plus a double minor. I'll take it. A 4 minute, it's not good. They're probably going to score on it. Now, here's the thing. You got to kill off the first two, because if they score in the first 2 minutes, they get to get another power play and they can score 2 goals. So you want to hold them. I don't care about 1 goal. What I don't want is 2. Okay?
Butt ending. I have never heard that one. I wonder if Giancarlo knows that one.
Ooh, the butt ending of the stick. I'm sure he's going to learn it from Don Lemont when he's his campaign manager. Amy, this has been a weird night. You know, hockey
every Monday, a weird night.
No, but
honestly.
I just I want everyone's like, oh, Amy's here. Listen, we've had some things. Now, her daughter couldn't get sick, so we couldn't do last week because Hayden had.
And I was sick. I was very sick.
Yeah, Hayden pretty much had norovirus. It was bad. So she had to go on antibiotics and everything. Just give me some love here. 6-1 in shots. If the Avs kill this off, their momentum's going to completely be on their side. So, Amy, we can expect you every Monday.
Yes, and I won't have Boo next Monday. So.
Oh, we love Boo.
I know we all love Boo, but I hate. I mean, lacrosse.
You hate
seasons,
Boo? Why do you hate Boo?
I said we all
I'm
love.
going to tell
Boo.
her you said that.
Boo, your mom hates you.
I never said that. So we all love Boo. I hate that we have to bring. I mean, lacrosse seasons. We're in playoffs this weekend. It'll be over this weekend. So. No more practice on Monday. And I think we're taking a break from sports this summer because we're exhausted.
Good, because I Hayden's doing that from theater. She's taking a break too.
It's a lot.
She's done. You get last word, Ames. It's all you, sister. We're going to hope for somebody to squeeze in $30-$40 in the last few minutes here. Go ahead.
Please give us money. We're poor. Please give us money. It always gives me a complex when I'm here and we don't hit goal. I know we're ending early, but I appreciate that because I'm tired all the time. But it's always good to see everybody. I always appreciate the well wishes and the highs and hellos. I do see you guys and I love you guys. And I am not upset that Olivia is competing. Also, I think it's free votes. So you just vote for everybody. So but I appreciate you guys still voting for me. I don't share it every day because I'm still just getting back into social media, and 2, it goes until freaking July, and I don't want to be that person that's like every day vote for me. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you sharing it without me even asking. You guys are just truly the sweetest. I love you all. So
we love you too. We want you to come in second place more than anything else in the whole world.
How about this? We make an agreement. We go on a family vacation together.
I got a better one.
The 20 grand.
That's what I was going to say. Whoever wins, we split the 20. If Liv wins, we split the 20 with you. If you win, you split the 20 with us. How's that sound?
She's like, no.
And he's like, I can beat the bitch without it. I want it.
No, because I am like, no, the reason I signed up, my mom was like, you should do this because there was something. I'm like, she's like, you need 20 grand. Like there was something I needed it for, and I'm not going to say what that is, but I did dedicate.
Is it a boob job?
I wish.
They scored.
No, I am not. But I did say I was going to set aside a certain amount for our church too. So I was like, I will give this much to our church, and I will do this with the rest of it that we need it for. So
all right,
I'm not gonna say what that is, but I'll let you guys know because I don't want people to feel bad for me. Like, oh my gosh,
we don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad. Like we'll figure it out no matter what. So
Avs completely dominating this game. We're gonna go watch it, and they just scored. That's fine. I knew they were gonna get a goal on the power play. They're too good on the power play not to. Liv, take it away. 1 minute, go.
Thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you all for supporting our Avs because I know some of them are watching it, which is awesome.
That means a lot to us.
And looking forward to Chicks on the Right. So we'll be able to show that. Are we showing that tomorrow during the show?
Yeah, so here's the deal. Chicks on the Right, I'll be doing an interview with them from Olivia and I, 11:45 to about 1 o'clock. And then we'll be posting that tomorrow night with Leroy, and I will be showing it, and we'll be commentating, and we'll be there. And then we're going to finish the rest of the show in the back end. So it'll be a great night tomorrow. And if anyone has not had a chance to donate to the show, now's your time. We would appreciate it so we can kind of squeak by. We stayed extra. Period's almost half over, so we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you. God bless. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Thank you for watching.
Night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me Show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.